I'll clip the front.
As it comes out the box.
That's a little tiny bit. That'll be right. Good morning. My name is John with the Pine Tree. I have the great pleasure of being here with new CVB director, executive director, Lisa Boulton.
Oh, hi. Hi, John.
Now, we've known each other for many years, but now, this is, a lot of people outside the tourism sector may not know you. So tell us a little bit about yourself. You've been, you're part of the infrastructure for a long time.
I have been. I've been the marketing director for Calaveras Adventures for 13 years. And absolutely love working for that company. Very innovative, terrific boss, Steve Fairchild. I would give absolute accolades to that company for all they've done for tourism in the county.
And they've even, I know we can't really say, but they even have some bigger stuff.
Yes,
coming.
they are.
Yeah,
they
so
are hoping to work on the longest zip line in the world, and so we don't know for sure when that will be happening, but I know it's a goal of Cave and Mine Adventures to do that.
But I think it would even, if it holds, it would even have some pretty spectacular tourism. It would be,
it'd be good to promote.
Very good to promote.
It'd be an excellent addition to the tourism attributes in Calaveras County. Yes,
hey, tourism has become a huge and integral part of the Calaveras County economy, and some would say that the biggest, the most positive sector of it going forward recently. Now, as you take over, and it's kind of the Lisa's, so to speak. As one Lisa moved to the south side. Yes.
In Tuolumne.
What are your goals? Going forward, what would you like to see happen? I know,
Well, I think given the competitive nature of Lisa Mayo and Lisa Boulton, and how well we work together in partnership, I think we will probably take these two counties to the next level. We will be. I have noticed that a little bit of competitive attitude has been creeping into my work lately.
Nice.
If I see that Lisa Mayo is making posts on Facebook, I feel I need to get right on there and do something for Calaveras too.
So the competitive Lisas could actually be good for both counties.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm certain of that. Yeah. And one thing I do. One thing I definitely want to do is I want to encourage people to come into the visitor center.
Okay.
To learn more about what we're doing. I would like members to get more involved if they can.
Right.
I think that you get the most benefit from your Calaveras Visitors Bureau membership if you are involved, as Cave and Mine Adventures has been, and that has really paid off for them.
Now, one of the things we wanted to say is that so much of the Visitors Bureau's activity has been outbound, as far as non-county centric and stuff. I know that there's been some, Explore Calaveras events and things that have been in the past, but I think one of the things we want to try to do is little pieces like this to say to kind of remind people what some of your efforts are. Like, what are some of the things that are going on now as far as what's some of the marketing things that are going on right now?
Well, we have the managing director of the Paris Visit California office. So she represents the California travel market in Paris, in France. So she heads that up. She's here in Calaveras County right now. We've given her a free stay at Murphy Suites. Sorry. Oh gosh. Sorry, Michelle Lee. I meant Murphy Suites.
Michelle will be okay with that.
Okay,
so, yeah.
Michelle stepped up and gave her free lodging there for her and her family, and they were going to go to Big Tree State Park.
Good.
And of course we gave them free zips and rappels and walk tours
yeah.
of Ronin Cabin. So we are, we're always working on when these, important people come who are promoting the tourism that is available and the incredible things that we have available in this county. They're promoting it to the French public.
Right.
So that's very good for us, and that's something that's going on right now.
Very nice.
There is, and I'm just talking international here, but we also have a representative from the High Sierra Visitors Council, which the Gold Country Visitors Association is the other association that we belong to, Calaveras belongs to.
Right.
But the High Sierra, they're about to go on a mission to Australia and New Zealand, and they're asking for photographs of our High Sierra activities, so we're sending those. So we're always getting tremendous coverage from our association memberships.
I guess in a nutshell, so most people realize, what is the fiscal impact of tourism for Calaveras County? And I think,
Well-
I know, I mean, because some of the numbers are they're huge. I mean, as far as, you know, annual impacts and things like that. I think it's a lot bigger than people realize.
I think it is, and I think that I would have to check the numbers because this is my second week as executive director of Calaveras Visitors Bureau, and I'm very sorry, John, I don't have the numbers.
What were they, 150 million or something like that? I think, I think there was this,
Trillion, maybe.
Yeah.
Tourism is.
Oops.
Thanks, John.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, obviously as I'm longer in this
She
job,
won't do this with me again.
I will get those statistics
Got it.
memorized.
Got
so
it.
next time you can ask me.
Because that's going to be the yardstick between the battle between the leases. Because we'll run those numbers every year, and we'll see who had the bigger. Right?
I'm just worried Lisa Mayer doesn't know about the battle between the leases yet. So this is
She will now.
Yeah, exactly. So.
All right. Well, okay. It's a very warm day. It's
is.
on a Friday. The temps are hot. So I guess the natural thing for our area, one of the great things, and I think this is what's amazing about Calaveras County and some of the stuff, is if you don't like the weather where you are, go like a half-hour difference and it changes.
Go up the hill or go underground.
Or go underground, right.
So we actually, if you go on the gocalaveras.com website, we have itineraries that we have set up for the different seasons, and the summer season recommends going
so
up the hill.
So people won't even have to think.
They don't have to think that much.
Right. They just click.
They can operate a computer. They can plan their entire trip from the gocalaveras.com website. And I recommend everybody check it out. And we would love feedback on it, by the way.
And the site's been recently redesigned within the last year or so.
Yes,
it's very nice because it now has updated blogging features and things like that.
Oh, we have a fantastic blogger, Karen Morgan, who's doing an excellent job. She's doing PR for the Visitors Bureau. She's very, very good. Very enjoyable writing style. I really enjoy the way she writes about Calaveras because Calaveras is a quirky, fun, friendly place with incredible recreation, incredible world-class wines, and excellent cuisine. I mean, how can you get better than that? You just can't.
Well, I think an interesting thing is like how it fits into it's very special in the fact that if you look at Amador to the north, Tuolumne to the south, they have more of the, I guess for a lack of a term, the big boxes and the stuff, the traditional retailing. But where we ended up with we have like 3 traffic lights and 25 wineries, and so I think it has it's a very special place in a lot of ways.
It's kept a lot of its feel, it's I think the tourism aspect has not infringed unpleasantly on the residential aspect.
Yeah.
So all of the local people here, we get people coming into the visitor center saying they can't believe how friendly we are. And I'm not talking just the visitor center employees who are incredible, but the community in general. People love coming here because it's so friendly, and that is a big selling point as well. So we appreciate everybody giving us good PR.
Well, and I'm sorry if I sandbagged you on a couple questions,
Thank you, John.
And we're going to try to start doing these every month or so, and to try to do a little update on what's going on with one of the largest segments of our local economy, hit some of the high points, maybe some new tourism-centric stuff that's opening up, and different opportunities and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd love to keep you informed.
Yeah,
great idea.
And I'll try not to sandbag her next time.
I'm sure you'll manage to. Actually.